Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 10 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to add in the roof and then the railing. Now we're gonna continue working on this. What I want to do is go to our south elevation and I'm going to add in a level for ground. So we can select level, or we can type in LL if you want, but we can do this as well. Select that CS, so that's control similar, and I want to add in the ground to be around 400. So I'm gonna select here, and then if you notice there is a zigzag, that means we can add in an elbow. So if we click that, as you can see, we'll be able to manipulate and make everything nice. So as you can see, there's no more overlapping. We can type in ground, and then we'll have the ground right here on this level. Let's go back to 3D. We can select, so here just put in your arrow and then click on tab. It will select everything, and then we're gonna make this base offset to ground, and then here we could put this one to ground as well, and then on this wall right here we need to lower it as well. So base constraint to be ground. So everything will follow along, and the only thing we need to do is we need to add in stairs here. And then here, what I want to do first is to edit this garage door. I want to change it because we always have this garage door, so I want to edit the look. So we could just select that, edit family, and then here, as you can see, we have the frame, we have the railing, and then we have this garage panel. What we can do is we can select or delete each and every one, and then here edit family, and then from here we could make in our design. Actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna undo just this part right here. Actually just delete that, or that's the I want to do is to just delete this, and then here we're gonna create an extrusion, and then we need to put it into our level, and then we're going to design it. So I'm gonna create an extrusion, and then here we're going to add our design. So I'm gonna put it at 20 by 15, and then click finish. We can change the material, so I'm gonna choose a wood material, and then if we go to 3D we could align it at the top, and then this one is aligned from the bottom, and then let's go back to our floor plan, and then we could array this. I'm going to make around 40 and then go to the last. And then let's see how it looks. I want to see in 3D first. That looks good. We could go and save this or load to the project. Override existing and then parameter, and then just wait for it. And I want to see it. I want to preview this. We put it on the other side, so I'm just going to edit this. Let's select. And then move it on the other side. From some reason it's not working properly, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to ungroup it and then ungroup this one as well, move it now, and then we could just delete this, or we could just, if we can, let's see. No, we need to ungroup them first, so remove constraint, cancel, and then I'm just going to redo this part right here. I'm gonna array it 40 and then grab it from the edge right here, and then load it to the door, don't save it, override existing and parameters, and then now it's basically there. And then now we could just copy this extruded part right there, and then we could just copy it again, make sure multiple is ticked, and then load it. And then if we look at it now, that looks much better. We just need to align this part right here, but altogether that looks good. I'm going to save this one afterwards, So I'm just going to delete this part now again. I want to fix something here that I noticed. And then once you edit one, it will follow along because it's an array. And then click here. No. Override existing and parameter. And then now let's copy this. And then load it again, and then override. Okay, that looks good. What I'm gonna do again is edit, and then I'm gonna save it as a different name, modern garage door. And you'll be able to download it from the second link in. So I'm just going to delete this part. So just download it from part 1 description. And then I'll get it's the second link from there. So I'm going to change this one with the proper one instead. So we have this, as you can see, a different look. We're going to create a ramp. And then if you go as well on the link part 1 description, and then in the second link we're going to change this door as well. So I'm here now, and we just need to get the modern main door. So we could use this main door, download, and then maybe this one as well. We could see, we could check which is better. And then here, modern garage, as you can see, I'm downloading now. So just check this one out. That's the one that I use for the garage door. And then once it's downloaded, you can see we could just drag and drop. This is a bit big, so I'm gonna use the other one. Let's see now. I'm going to go to the main door, and let's delete this part right here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to delete this. I'm just going to extend this. That's the room separator. and then now we can just have this big and a nicer one. What I want to do is move this wall as well so that it's not that cramped on this. So maybe 1400 is enough. From this grid line, this is number 1 grid line, and we'll have this part right here. So I'm happy with that. So a bit of a change, and then we just need to align it from the top. There we go. And just don't forget the floor. Once you do that, so this floor is okay, but the second floor we need to double check. It's good as well. We could just remove for now this so that we can double check how this one looks. Actually, just undo that, and we could delete this for now. I want to make it nicer, just simple, and maybe just add a balcony here. And then just move this one right here. Good enough. So that looks good. Bigger the better. And then here as well. I think it's looks much better if it doesn't have too much of the these mullions. I think that's good. And then we could add in like maybe just a small part right here, so we could just extend it a little bit. So that's what I'm planning to do. If we could just add I'm going to south elevation. This one I'll put it down, all the way down. I'm going to align it from the top. This is already aligned, so that's good. And then I'm going to add in curtain grid similar to this, and then maybe just good enough size for this. I'm going to do 900 or 800 door size, and then click on this, change this to a door, go to 3D, and actually go to level 2 so that we could change the orientation. And then we'll just have a small one right here. And then let me double check. We have gypsum wall board, so I'm going to use something similar. Gypsum wall board, let's go to level 2 and go to architecture, component, and then model in place. Generic model, and then I'm going to create an extrusion, and I'm going to copy gypsum wallboard. I'm going to duplicate it because it's easier to paint the materials later on. And then I'm going to align it, AL, and then just click finish. Finish 3D, and then I'm going to align it from here. AL, and you want to make sure the extrusion negative 200. There we go. Click finish, and then now it looks like it's part of the building. I want to actually change this a bit. The railing, instead of this one, I want just like a simple, and also we need to add the mullion as well, all grid. So we're gonna stop here for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.